And speaking of messes, that is wonderful.
This is good soup.
The Good Soup Live.
Good soup live.
The Good Soup Live.
The good soup. Maybe I'll make your soup bad.
Good soup, good soup, good soup.
Welcome to the Good Soup Live.
Hey.
I am your host, William Baza. To my right is the one, the only, the host of Super Mega Trivia Slam, Steve Strangio.
How the hell are you?
And to his right, on her cell phone while we're live,
Oh, she's doing things.
I'm telling people to watch the show.
is the Ginger Snap, the one and only, 2 college degrees,
Nice. Good job. Good for you.
Angie
I try.
Moretti.
That's
I
right.
try.
How's everybody doing tonight?
We were skanking. We were skanking
were.
big time today.
Yes.
I love ska. Love ska.
The new ska theme is my everything. I
Oh, man.
absolutely love it. And it's funny too because I say the new ska theme.
Yeah.
The same band did both songs. They
Title
did our
holder.
original song. Yeah, Title Holder out of New York.
Oh, sweet.
They're
They
actually
are-
going to be a part of this whole thing too.
Oh, beautiful.
100%
Who's it gonna be? So we're gonna
third
see.
wave ska.
Fuck. So we're gonna see live ska here. That's what you're saying.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we
the
hope
game
so.
plan.
Oh my God. I'm saying that's it. I'm popping my collar. I'm wearing my skinny tie. I'm doing the whole deal, man. I'm going nuts.
We're gonna skank on stage.
I've been.
You are skanking on the Good Soup Live.
I've been to Scalapalooza. I've seen Mephistopheles. I've seen
Oh,
Scofflaws.
Mephistopheles, Bumblebee Tuna.
Dude, in the early '90s, man, I was this guy. This guy was just jumping around, just doing a lot
No
of
way.
a lot of this back in the
I
night
can
in
see
New York
it.
City.
I'm being honest. I can
Yeah.
see it, man.
It was
And
so much fun. So
oh.
much
You
fun.
were a big Moonsky Records fan.
Hell
then.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what though? Because you were
I was
Angie
a
wanted to
big
ask you
ska
about
nerd
your
when I was a
time
kid.
on crack or cracked.
Cracked. See, Bill
Sorry.
doesn't know what crack is.
I was a Mad
And I
Magazine
tried to
guy. I'm
explain
sorry.
to him
We gotta
when
explain.
I was a kid.
Yeah,
but
go
I'm
for
not
it.
really a kid, a teenager. I would buy Mad Magazine
Same.
and I'd buy Cracked.
Correct.
Every single time I would go to the supermarket with my mom.
And what I hear every
Without
time
a
you
doubt.
say that is I would buy Mad Magazine and then I'd buy crack.
And then I buy crack. As people
Yes,
tell me,
exactly.
now I was a writer for 15 years with the original Cracked magazine. Original
Yes,
Cracked.
Cracked
And
was
then-
amazing.
And every time I said that, people was like, "Well, you're on crack." No, Dick. It's Cracked magazine. Okay, you know, Cracked magazine. We were the rowdy group. You know,
Yes.
there was Mad, and then there were like the people in the corner who were like shouting, going nuts. Everybody, we were the all-star team because they left. A lot of people left Mad or left other Spy,
come to you.
Lampoon, and they came to us, and everybody was together. I got to meet Don Martin. You know, who I
Well,
thought,
you were just telling me a minute
Yeah.
ago that you met like one of the comedy heroes of the world outside like 10 minutes ago.
Remind me again?
That he reached over you to get his beer.
Oh yeah, I met Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah, I was working.
What?
I was working at Dangerfield. I used to do stand-up comedy also back in the early days. I started when I was 17 years old, and I was at Dangerfield's, and I'm not going to tell you who he came in with, but he comes in, and I'm standing by the bar, and he goes, "Hey, excuse me, kid, I got to grab my beer," and like he just like brushes me aside and grabs his beer. And I go, "You got it, Rodney," you know. So I was like, it was the most
So like
awesome
he
thing in the world.
actually talked like that. Like that was his real
I think when
manner of
people were
speech.
around,
He pumped it up a bit.
became, you know, 'cause
Yeah,
he was
but
in
still.
Dangerfields, and he saw a young kid. And I was like, I'll give the
awesome.
kid something to think about. I'll talk about it on a podcast a few years later. I'm telling you, it's rough, you know. So that was just the most awesome time. And you get to meet. I have come across so many famous Mick Foley. I almost did a film.
Nick Foley's one of the nicest people ever. I've met him, and,
And
he's a
great.
sweetheart of a person.
Sweetheart of a man, and we almost did a film together. And I got to like hang out like in his house shooting promos. I was in the Christmas room.
That would be like a
because
bucket list item for me because I was such a wrestling nerd when I was younger.
he is. You got,
So-
if he's so approachable. If you ever go see him, he does a lot of.
Like I loved all his characters, but my ultimate favorite was Dude Love.
Dude Love was fun.
See, I liked him back in like the old days, though, like Cactus Jack.
Yeah, but
Like
when he-
ECW
like-
when he was getting
Yes.
like mauled on a weekly basis. And you're just like, this
Well,
is why I'm here.
Yes.
He actually started off as Cactus Jack Manson. It was Cactus Jack Manson
Yes.
before he became Cactus Jack. I remember seeing him at Riverhead Raceway on Long Island.
Really?
And they did a show, and he had to hype up the show, so he came a week before and started a fight with some of the stock car racers.
Yes.
Racers. So he's like out there just like throwing guys on top of stock cars. I'm thinking, I need to come back and see this man.
He was actually he did such a big part in Beyond the Mat that like they had such a big focus on him that like he actually like showed you like his actual family and like broke it down to like this
Oh,
is
the
the only
sweethearts.
reason that I do this. It was so cool.
I saw his daughter at WrestleMania when I wasn't living I was living here in New Jersey. I live on Long Island right now, but his daughter was there at WrestleMania. I actually helped her get an Uber to go
awesome.
home, so that was pretty cool.
So I found something out pretty cool, and only because it's wrestling related,
Yeah.
I'll talk about it. So when I was younger, I had a 1995 Toyota Supra. Yes, I had Brian O'Connor's fucking Supra.
Where are they? Okay.
Brian, he's dead.
He's-
Brian
okay.
Walker,
they're all
Walker
yeah.
died. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
along with
Walker,
the
yeah.
Supra.
Yeah, so
that
Brian was his
he had.
character.
Brian.
So I had a Supra. The car ran. The
O'Connor.
thing had over 1,000 horsepower. I was one of those I was in my 20s and I had a ton of money, so I bought a race car.
Sweet.
And it was dope. So I sold it to a friend of mine, and then it sat in a garage for like 12 years.
Sacrilege.
Right. But guess who just bought it?
Who
And
bought it?
Who owns the car now?
Vin Diesel.
Fucking Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan bought your car?
Yeah, but his kid was like a super.
Him and his
nut,
kid
so
are
they're
obsessed
both
with Supras, so they literally buy them
super
all.
obsessed.
I mean, if
Wow.
anytime a nice one shows up, it's them two that wind up owning
Well,
it.
I'm seeing Fast and the Furious starring Hulk Hogan in the next one. I mean, come on, bring him on.
Yeah, I'm sure that they would sell their soul.
They've already.
to him,
No,
so.
I mean, think about it. They've got John Cena.
John Cena.
Now
Yeah.
they've got what's his face?
The Rock was in it.
The
The
Rock
Rock.
was in it,
But what
yeah.
about that other dude? I mean,
Which
he wasn't a
one?
wrestler, I don't think, or was he?
Which one?
The one who plays Aquaman.
Oh,
Momoa?
Jason
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa. He was
Yeah,
not a
he's
wrestler.
The new, he's
just
the
a
new bad
big
guy.
dude.
Spoiler alert.
Who might actually be the new Lobo. If you follow Lobo.
I don't know what a Lobo
Lobo is he's an intergalactic renegade mercenary biker.
From what comics?
I believe it's DC.
It's DC.
Yeah. So, I believe
So
it's
he's
DC.
gonna play
Yeah.
two DC characters, or is this because DC's decided?
He's
to just-
apparently leaving Aquaman because the next Aquaman is shit.
I mean, isn't that usually
it's
the
like
case for most
shit,
DC
man.
movies?
I
That's
mean,
actually that's the official synopsis.
Oh wait, it's shit.
No, I mean,
Yeah, it's starring Amber Heard.
listen, if we can get Momoa, I get it. If we can get
There's a low
Momoa
joke, but it's fun.
as Lobo, that's it. I'm done. I'm just I'm throwing all my money at that movie.
He's funny because I watched an interview with him, and he
He's a funny
he
guy.
lets himself get like kind of fat between roles and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And like people like make fun of
And
him.
then he,
yeah.
like, walks around
But then,
in a
like, literally,
loincloth.
He's like, yeah, but he's like, watch this, and it's 5 days, and all of a sudden he's just ripped, and I'm like.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Well, they do that in Hollywood. They have a magic pill, and they just,
Oh, I was gonna say,
and then they flex.
yeah, I think it's called steroids.
We're not saying that he does steroids. Okay?
Sure,
He
Rock.
Not
works
saying
very
he
hard.
doesn't do
He
steroids
works-
either.
He
That's
works very hard.
sure, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, we believe you. You don't do
Well,
steroids.
yeah, just like Sylvester Stallone is that jacked at 70 naturally.
Hey, listen, if you're going to be a movie star, you have to live above a certain, pay grade or
listen,
life,
man,
and you
I'm not
work.
gonna-
They have time to work out. They have time. We don't have time to work out.
Well, they also have
time
millions
to
of
work out.
dollars in
for-
personal trainers.
Yeah.
But the truth of the
doctors.
matter is, let's be real here, man.
Lots of money.
Let's cut it down to what it really is.
Okay, what is it?
If someone came to you today and said, listen,
Yeah.
you're going to be a millionaire and the next Batman, but you have to take these HGH growth hormone pills, you wouldn't be able to get them bitches down your throat fast enough.
I'm going to disagree with you.
You would say no?
I would say no.
To that kind of money?
I would say no. I would say no. I would say, give me $1 million so I can not have to do everything else I got to do, and I'll be in the gym 8 hours a day, working out. Because I have the Italian genes. I have the Roman
Oh,
genes.
well, that's different. See, the difference is I can work out every day for 5 years, and I'm still going to look like a stick figure. It's just not going to
I
happen.
don't know. It depends. I mean, I've dropped a bunch of weight. I got to drop more, but my heaviest, I think I was like 280 pounds. I'm down to like 250 now. So it's like if you have enough time, now I'm making time. You got to make that time.
Have
to
you
work
tried
out.
stress? It helps a lot.
It's wonderful for weight loss
That's right.
or
new
weight
stress.
gain.
You want to lose some weight? Try stress.
Yeah.
It
It
sucks.
goes either this way or this way. It's it's
I had stress. I was married, but folks, kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
It's
kidding.
all tonight's Good Soup Live is all the low fruit.
I'm
Is
kidding.
what we're going for here.
Kidding. Just kidding. I do want to get married again someday. Right now, I'm in my transition phase, so I'm out there.
It's called your hoe face, Steve.
Don't.
You can just say it.
What?
Do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It could be the hoe
Don't
phase.
do it. Shut
Don't
up.
do
I could
it.
be the hoe, and everybody's just the hoe. But I was every time it's like I got single, and then all of a sudden it was like we had the pandemic, and then we had monkeypox. What the hell? So it's like, all right, I'm just gonna hang for a while, work on myself, maybe do some workouts, do a few chin-ups, do the Jason Momoa workout, do something.
Jason Momoa.
I shaved my head. I was like, I became an entirely new person. So now I'm back on the market, having fun. So it's a good time.
You're in
I
your hoe
like it.
phase, like exactly. Like
His hoe
most of my
phase.
friends, you're in their hoe phase.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
It's
Like
funny.
real talk, like I'm not joking. Like it's interesting. Every day you come home with a new story. You're like, so this one got an infection.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
I'm like, oh,
wait.
why?
All of my friends are we're all in our 40s, so a lot of them are recently divorced or they've gotten out of long-term relationships,
happens.
and they have literally gone off the rails.
Yeah, they've
off the rails. Like I got a new guy this day. There's 3 at one time. I'm like, what?
God's single.
Yeah, so most of my girlfriends right now are in their hoe phase.
And you got to also, you have to forgive me. And my best to my ex, I wish her all the best. And move forward, have life. If you're looking too much in the rear view, if you're thinking too much about what happened, take it as the lesson. If you're watching out there and you got divorced, stop. Don't cry about it. Just go through your phase. I just got angry because I'm Italian, and I became an axe throwing coach to get rid of my anger. So
Wait, you teach people how to whip axes?
I used to be an axe throwing coach.
And you didn't bring
That's
that shit? We could
phenomenal.
have had so much fun.
Let me tell you a story about this. So I got hired at a place, and I got to this place. This woman comes in. She goes, listen, all right, I want you to do something for me. Do something for me. I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do? And then I said, I'll tell you about. So we show up. She shows up with her boyfriend. Goes, okay, Steve, are you ready? This is what I want you to do for me. She pulls out a picture of his ex-girlfriend. And puts it on the target.
Oh.
Okay? He threw that axe bullseye on the first time. All right?
There's just a different type of focus after a long-term relaship
Yeah,
goes
there
south.
really
I'm
is,
not
though.
suggesting throwing axes at your exes. Don't do that. That's stupid.
But maybe their picture.
Just a picture, maybe. I didn't do it. But it was like I just shook the man's hand and go, listen, free. I'm buying this for you. I'm buying
You
this for
win
me.
everything.
So the reason I joined this axe throwing place is because I got to do my game show. I got to do the beginnings of Super Mega Trivia Slam. I did a different version. I invented a sport that was there.
Yeah,
And,
what
what
was the sport?
sport is
Because
it?
Angie asked me, and
What?
I told her I didn't.
the new sport that I have? Or
Okay,
the-
yeah, no, I remember the name of the new one now. Now that we're on stage, I remember it.
Okay, it's called Zone Ball.
Yes, it's
Zone ball.
Zone ball.
And explain it.
Okay, so picture a basketball game, but the goal is in the center, and the goal is like this. It's like an A-frame, and there's a hole on either side, and there's a zone surrounding it, okay? So you cannot enter the center zone. So you're dribbling, passing, double dribbling is allowed. It's all gender. Men and women can play at the same time. And it's like a lot of the rules of basketball with just a few tweaks to it. So essentially, you're passing and dribbling a ball. It's a 4-on-4 game, and you're throwing it at the center zone, trying to score a goal. If defense gets it, they got to take it back out to either outside zone. So there's a give and a take. So
Would you
I
like
invented
to-
that because back in the 1990s, I invented something called roller clash, which was an inline skating sport.
See, I feel like I'd be good at that. I
You
can
would be
inline
good at that.
skate like a son of
I
a
was
bitch.
suck at basketball, so I don't think I'd be good at zone ball.
basketball.
Roller
Well,
Well,
clash,
no,
yes.
you can stop and start dribbling. You just hit the ball forward, whatever it takes to do it.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're mixing. Like I don't mean this in a bad way,
Go
so
for it.
don't. I don't want to insult, but it sounds like it's almost like you're mixing basketball with miniature golf.
How dare you? No.
It just seems like it's going to take a skill level that I'm never going to possess.
Basketball and miniature golf. I want to play that game.
I'm not gonna lie. I turned away for a second when Steve was like, "How dare you?" And I heard you from out there, up here, because I took my headphones off for a second, and I was like, "What did Bill just do?"
I didn't do nothing, man.
I would play
Just
that
yelling
game.
at
And
me.
it's like-
No, let's talk about the roller. What is it?
So roller clash
Roller
became
clash.
roller zone. There was a barrel in the center as opposed to an actual goal.
Okay.
And people would have to pass the ball into the center zones and then jam it into the barrel.
Okay, I could totally do that.
So there
On
you go. So
roller skates
I
or
just,
rollerblades.
having
right?
a goal in the center. Yeah, having a goal in the center. I've never seen a game with a goal in the center. And that's where it came from. And I invented the game without even playing a game. I wrote a letter to the guy who invented the X Games on ESPN2.
Nice.
Okay. He sends me a letter back saying, yeah, get this up and running, and we'll broadcast it on a worldwide basis. Thing is, I hadn't even played a game. So I had to go find a skating
People.
organization And at the time, I didn't even know how to inline skate or rollerblade, as sometimes it's called.
Are you any good now?
So now I'm great.
Are you really?
Yeah, I was dating a speed skater at the time. So
Do you want to go? We should all have a good soup skating at the. There's still a roller rink by our house. We should all
There's
go good.
one, it's literally a block from our house. We walk there.
Yeah.
We
You
were
should
just
skate
there.
there?
I just went on Monday. Or no, not Monday. Saturday. Saturday is when I went. Today's Monday.
Are we allowed to show a video?
Yeah, we could show whatever you want to show. What do you got?
What do you think, Vug?
Hold on.
We can show the Zone Ball commercial. Do you want to show the promo?
Yeah, Zone Ball commercial is 30-second commercial that I made that shows you exactly how to play the sport. And also, this was on ESPN too. I was on the Ocho, believe it or not.
Oh,
I was on the Ocho. It was on ESPN. Once a year, ESPN2 becomes ESPN8, and I was on the Ocho. And this was the game that played.
He shared the Ocho with Average Joe's and Globo Gym.
I was just going to say that.
That's right.
All right, here's
Purple
the commercial.
Cobras.
Here it is.
You've seen it on ESPN. Now you can own it. This is Zone Ball, a brand new non-contact team sport that improves coordination. You'll have so much fun it won't even feel like exercise. Zone Ball is a challenging game with a low footprint that's ready to play in minutes. Be the one to bring Zone Ball to your school, community center, backyard, or play street. Keep your kids busy for hours with this fun, high-energy activity. Zone in on one of the hottest new sports today at zoneballsport.com.
So yeah, that's the sport. That's Zone Ball right there.
All right, so I was misinformed. I pictured this way different in my head.
How did you picture it? I'm curious.
So I pictured like a pyramid.
Pyramid.
Not a bifold.
Okay.
And I pictured it being a much smaller ball and a much smaller hole.
Like
I figured it was
golf
like
ball?
Well, no, I thought it was like like a softball, like something. Cause
So you're really into miniature golf, is what you're saying.
no, actually,
It sounds like
I fucking
what you just pitched sounds like a combination of that and wall ball.
Okay. There are so many. I invented sports
It
in the
looks
1990s.
dope, though. It really
Thank you.
does.
Ever since then, people just kept inventing sports. I literally have, and I'm not lying to you guys, I have 30 sports in development, and I have 3 of them on the market right now. And we're trying to create a TV series. We have a TV series, like, literally on the table. Obviously, it comes down to funding. So it's like,
Of what? Trying to get the sports up and running and
Yeah.
like pitch them so people would. That's.
You can play the league. Yeah, you can actually play a league.
I love playing like obscure sports. So
That would be it.
and I haven't
Obscure
done it in
Sports
years.
Quarterly.
Yes.
If you get it.
Yes.
We can play dodgeball.
Yes. Or bombardment.
Bombardment.
Dip, dive,
Dive,
and
then dive. Yeah. Dodge, dick, dive, then dive. Yeah. All right, there's sports. So yeah, that's it. I invented that. I invented zoner, which is another sport where there's 2 goals instead of 1, and a sport called bounder ball. But they're all kind of cousins to each other, but different rules.
Bounder ball sounds like something that happens to my patient.
It does. And tell them where you work.
Work
Can you-
with shit
She works with shit.
all day. No, I was
Zip
talking
poopy.
about having my hair down at work, and I was saying that I don't really particularly like having my hair down, so I don't like it dangling in the shit.
Transition.
And Steve came in down here, and he goes, "I just love walking
Seamless.
in on conversation."
I know. I was walking into a conversation. Yeah, so don't get your hair in shit. What the hell did I just walk in on? What were you talking about?
God, why?
Why did I do that? And thank
Yeah.
God.
So it's we should do that, man. We have AMT stories. We should have a segment called "And So I Married the Colonoscopy Queen."
And so I married a GI nurse, former ICU nurse. I
sounds
have
like fun.
lots and
Sounds like fun.
lots
It's like
and
that could be a
lots
ska
of
song.
stories.
That could be a fucking ska song.
Colonoscopy queen. Colonoscopy queen. Yeah.
We are New Jersey's premier 55 and up ska band.
Oh my
no.
God!
Don't forget to get checked.
We can only see them every 3 years. That's the problem.
Oh my God! A band that appears every 3 years and just plays that one song.
I guess their opener's called the Polyps. But folks,
This is what it's like when.
Oh, okay. So I do have a funny story.
okay,
right
let's
now.
talk about Polyps.
Yes, we are because so.
Oh my God! Are you
I'm-
talk about that thing?
I'm not going to tell people what company I work for.
Cover
but
yourself.
The company I work for has put out this. It is more like a marketing strategy type of thing that they want to get more staff participation. So they have come up with something called
Flair. It's basically Flair from
They
Office
came
Space.
up with
Same
something
shit.
called Pete the Polyp, and he looks like a sperm. And I laminated him, and I put him on a popsicle stick, and they walk around with him. And I wish I had the pictures to show. I have the
Polyp.
pictures to show.
What would Pete the Polyp sound like? Does he have a voice?
I don't know, but this
What do you mean what he sounds? He sounds like he's giving your
they
fucking
went out to
eulogy.
dinner
He
the
means you have
other
colon
day,
cancer.
and
I'm Pete the Polyp.
Pete the Polyp with him.
Hi, I'm Pete the Polyp. Keep that laser away
we
from
were
me.
calling it like Simon the Sperm.
Oh my God, that's you can't. You
It's
can't
fucking
see it, but I
horrifying.
can see it, and I can never unsee it, folks.
It looks like Casper the Ghost, but it's
It's
fucking
Casper the
polyp.
Friendly Polyp. Actually,
So-
what happened was a polyp died and became this.
So that's a polyp drinking a flight of margaritas.
Because why not?
That's one with what do they call the Mexican wrestlers? The
luchadors.
Yes.
It's a luchador.
That's what. That's
Señor,
it.
47, presente el Mesco Polyp.
And there you go. That's him at Tio's.
Bill, if there was ever a clip to get animated for this show,
Right?
it was just the last 10 seconds of whatever I just witnessed.
Dude.
But so we got this thing in the mail, and I had sent it to my director of nursing because I got it in my email before I even got the actual thing in the mail. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me with this? She goes, well, we need staff morale to be a little higher. I'm like, and a polyp on a stick is going to help with that? So I did. I put a little Velcro piece
Well,
on
you
the
know
back.
what? In all
Wait,
fair-
You know-
I put
you
a
know-
Velcro piece on the back of him. So now he sits on the window outside the anesthesia room. So anybody can take the stick and rip the polyp off and walk around with him and do whatever they have to
Well,
do.
polyp on a stick, if you fry it, you got yourself a nice Midwestern treat.
Yeah, you do.
There you go. So go for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He'd be Barbecue Pete.
Voice of God, how you feeling?
So the downside to this is that
are you puking yet?
two of the people in this room have actually seen what a polyp looks like after it's been hacked off and removed. And I mean, I didn't want to see it. It's not a requirement of my profession to know what that looks like, but I have
see
a
'em
wife who's the
all the time.
colonoscopy queen. So now I know what a polyp really looks like. And
Now I know what a
the
polyp
rest of
really
his
looks like.
team, they're shipping out from the factory this week. We've got Harry the hemorrhoid.
Yes. And Hank the herpy.
Hank the Herpy. He just never leaves. He's always there.
And we
Fucking
we say-
leecher,
and
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Pete the polyp, Hank the herpy, and Harry the hemorrhoid. It's going to be the Three Musketeers of whatever we do down there.
I'm seeing a
This sounds like a
comic book
fucked up Muppet show.
It is a fucked up Muppet show.
Yeah, so that's what my job does.
Imagine that. Doctor's
For
got the
fun.
scope out, which, I mean, if you've ever seen the scopes, dude, they're this fucking long.
They're 3 feet long.
And
How do they
literally,
fit?
30
so literally, doctor comes
inches.
in there, and then all of a sudden, it's like there's like two like Muppets pop in, and they're like, mana mana, mana mana.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bing, 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 bing.
That's pretty much my life every day,
So-
all day.
God bless you. God bless you and your polyps.
So Steve, what's going on in
God.
the world of super mega trivia slam?
Super mega trivia sim. Well, we have like 26 episodes done, including the 4 that we filmed over at the other Smart Castle. And now I've been trying to get them out there. I've been trying to get them out there to the world. You know, we have a few places that definitely, I already have about like a whole bunch of them up on Strong Island TV, which is one that's up there. We film it, that's where we film it at Paradise Studios on Long Island in Massapequa. It's this awesome studio where it's like everything. You know, it's like the 5 studios, there's a whole shop, there's a whole deal inside there.
So I've actually I've watched a ton of your stuff
Yeah.
from, and like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that place makes me. I'm a drummer,
yeah.
and that setup looks really dope, man. I'm like, fuck, I want to go there and play.
Well, listen, on Thursday nights they have an open jam, and they
Really?
and they stream it live on YouTube. So if you have a band, or even if you don't have a band, if you want to show up and jam with people, you show up, and for like 4 hours you're jamming live. You know, and so get on the train. It's like Massapequa train station. Get on the train, jump off. It's right
How
there.
hard is it to get there from?
As long as you, I don't know, whatever. I just know there's a Massapequa LIRR train
I
station.
mean, I could probably
right
drive
there.
though. I live in South Amboy, man. I'm like right over the outer.
I drove
bridge.
here for Christ's sake.
I'm 10 minutes
Yes.
from the outer bridge, if that.
If you
I
went
mean,
at
it's
the
going
right
to cost me
time-
$6,000 to get into New York,
No,
but
it won't. No, it won't. I mean, do you have the? I mean, you must have an Easy Pass. You live in Jersey.
yeah, I know. But see, this is what people don't seem to understand, man. Is,
Okay. Yeah.
Easy Pass is great and all
Yeah.
that, but you still have to have the money in your bank account.
I understand, but just don't use
Easy
it all the
Pass will
time,
send
man. I
you
lived
to
in Jersey for
collections
5
over
years.
$2. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that.
I mean, I lived in Staten Island for 16 years. I worked in Jersey the
I went over there
entire
once.
time, and I used to go over that outer bridge crossing at least 3 times a day.
Yeah, but why do they change the price on the weekend? That shit's crazy to
Just
me.
to piss
I know.
you
I
off.
used to pay a flat rate of
$23.
$6. Now it's like $20.
I don't know. Ask Pete the Polyp. Maybe he knows.
Maybe Pete the Polyp has the
So,
answer.
so
He
Super
raised
Mega
it.
Trivia Slam is out there. We have all the episodes. We have a place we sent it to called, I think it was called Maybach's TV. They actually are, just like, and not just the big TV. I want to hit like the small local markets first. You know, kind of like Build has as MST3K built. You know how they got out there. People discovered them. They saw them. I heard there's like I don't know if SMODS is still out there. So I heard they're gone. So now it's like there's a space for Super Mega Trivia Slam to be in. You know, so I want to blast out all the things. I also blasted through something called Film Hub. So it's on Tubi. It's on Zumo. It's on something called Momitu.
You guys better be taking fucking notes, all right?
Yeah.
Because this shit
Yeah,
is
right?
No,
If
literally,
you-
in all fairness, Steve's show is
Thank you. It's fun.
It's one of my favorite things. I mean, we had that one awesome episode we did here, and then
Not
I went.
here,
I
the
went
other
like,
Smodcast. I had a board meeting that night.
to Smod Castle Cinemas, tomato. All right, but the reality of it is we did the show. It was super fun. Johnny whooped my ass in Clerks Trivia.
It was Clerks based.
Yep.
Yeah.
as he should have because he was in the fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you don't know what the show is, so basically the show is I used to host trivia, regular trivia. And every time you host a trivia, it's like you can't use your phone. You can't shout out answers. You can't do a damn thing. And I found people needed to do that. So I created Super Mega Trivia Slam, shout out the answers, and keep your own damn score. Okay, because I ain't got time for this. So that's what I do. I basically make you involved. You're part of the group. Now imagine a full house of people here, okay, and then I am shouting at, and you do multiple choice. We'll hopefully be doing one at the end of this.
We are, yes. As Smod's Got Talent keeps going, this is how these episodes will run.
Yeah, he does a Smod's Got, like, there's, like, Smod's Got
right,
Talent
it's right
behind
there.
him.
But it's Smod Castle Cinemas,
We'll
which is where we host
We'll work
it.
it into a green screen effect of some kind.
Mommy
We
and
will
Daddy
in
are
post.
fighting.
Yes.
In post, this will
I
say.
need an adult.
But anyway,
There are
Ever
no
say
adults.
we'll fix it in post? Never.
So
So tell us about Smod's Got Talent. What's going to happen with Smod's Got Talent?
every week we're bringing on a new person,
Okay.
or a band, or a
Yeah.
magician, or
Right.
this, that, and a third.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Pete the
And,
Polyp.
it's all basically we wanted to get to this point where we're supporting other up and coming stuff.
Thank
you
you.
know,
Yeah. Which I appreciate.
Well, it's not even that. It's in fact I firmly believe that like if you ever watched in the past, none of this shit's gonna take off unless we all do it together.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
So let's get everybody together, and then my show it was created to get the crowd shouting out.
I know. That's why it's
You
going to
know,
be great at the live one.
And then I have a way too. It's like when I pick people, I'm gonna actually pick them, out of a hat, and then I'll ask them one random question, like a conversation starter, like what is your favorite ice cream or something like that, as opposed to what do you do for a living and who are you?
Yeah.
So I engage them. Again, now the thing is you got to keep the people in the audience because it keeps them comfortable. If you bring them up on stage, they freak out. So that's the whole idea for the show is to keep people in the audience, let them answer, let them be surrounded by their friends, and everybody can help them. That's why people hate trivia sometimes because they feel stupid. Whenever they can't answer a question.
I felt fucking stupid. That's for damn sure.
Well, I don't want that. I want you to have a good time with it. That's why I give multiple choice. you
But
know?
I enjoy being on stage and looking and feeling stupid, so it worked out.
I like sitting in the audience, being surrounded by my friends.
So this will work out. That's what I'm saying. So that's it. So the show was created for that, and now when I do it on television, on streaming, I'm looking right at the audience, and the audience. I want you to get your friends together, at home and play. Have a trivia party. I mean, I have 26 episodes. Go nuts. Have a good time with it. So yeah.
We should do a trivia night, Ange. We need one of those, let's get day drunk and just be fuck-ups all weekend.
Yeah.
You know
kinda
how many
week.
times I used to play Scene It, like drink and play Scene It?
Yeah, no,
Or,
I never got to
South
do
Park's
that.
version of Scene It.
Scene It's good.
Holy shit.
My friends didn't like the fact that I had a functioning liver, so they
like
wanted to
Trivial
play asshole
Pursuit.
every day. You
Yeah.
ever play that game?
And
You don't know Jack is really good too. Have you seen You Don't Know Jack?
No.
You Don't Know Jack is a very, very funny. And you actually play it on your Roku. You have a Roku channel too. So it's really fun.
We could use Kate's TV. She has a Roku.
Yeah.
You know what's
Kate's
a good one? Quiplash also.
Yes, very good.
Whiplash.
A lot
But
of
none of
trivia
them,
stuff out there.
they none of them, they all pale in comparison to
Super mega trivia.
That's
slam.
right.
mega trivia.
Trivia
slam,
For it's
guys.
true, I am powerful. I am Super Mega Trivia Slam.
Wait,
Many shall bow.
everybody! I want everybody to do their best, Steve. Super mega trivia slam.
Super Mega Trivia Slam. Mine sounds
Super mega trivia
There
slam.
you go.
Super mega trivia slam.
Nice. I love
I
that.
can't do the car guy voice. I don't have that one. I have more of the
Well, I used to piss off
Get the
telemarketers
fuck up
when
people.
they called, because they would call and I'd answer the phone like, "Hello and welcome to Movie Phone."
There's
The
a
person you
sport
have
for you.
selected is pissed off at you. Rated
Steve,
R.
invent that sport. Piss off telemarketers, and the one who gets hung up the quickest wins.
There you
See,
go.
I have a similar game, but I like I said, I can't do the awesome voice like that. So what I go usually with is like that whole Robin Williams skit.
Oh, look.
Where,
Oh, it's wonderful.
Where someone's tied up and then you scream at them.
That's my Robin Williams. Oh, Mindy. Big influence on me when I was a kid. So anyway, yeah. So that's the Super Mega Trivia Slam, and we're gonna play.
We're gonna play just a little
around
while.
the 7:45 mark. Damn, it's 7:36. This show's going by fast.
Yeah, they've been going by faster
Yep,
now
they go by
because
fast.
we've been kind of just letting it rip right off the chain. Like if you see, there's no more topic. We did away. We used to have a little format in this show.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have
We
kind
decided
of a
fuck
format.
that though. We're not doing it that way.
Well, I mean, I sent you a whole bunch of stuff. You know, like I've done a whole bunch of films. Like I mentioned for Cracked, I wrote for Cracked. I've made a lot of short films. I have a play called Happy Saturdays, which is all about working in a theme restaurant. One wild Saturday night. I worked at Fridays for a really long time, so I wrote a play about that. I have something called Random Acts of Horror, which is kind of like Tales from the Crypt, the musical. You know,
What?
So I have that.
Did you record it? Is it filmed?
It's actually, if you go to youtube.com/Steve Strangio and go to the playlist, there's actually, last time we did it was about 10
Guys,
years
I'm
ago.
going to link all of this underneath the stream when I get home tonight,
Bill's
so
a
you can
huge
check it out.
Tales from the Crypt
yeah,
nerd.
like,
I mean,
actually,
obviously.
Steve, like ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Like
Yeah.
John does
Yeah.
the exit of
Johnny,
our,
the real
John
Crypt
Cassier
Keeper.
does
Cassier,
it,
yeah.
I love shit like that, man. Corny 80s horror characters with that snark, like Freddy. Everybody with that sense of humor.
Well,
I lived for that.
Well,
shit.
we have titles like My Date with a Zombie, Savage Hot Babe Massacre, Mad Pixie, Ex-Boyfriend, you know, and I wrote My Date with a Zombie a long time ago. It was a 10-minute play, and then I turned it into a full-blown musical. You know,
That's
so
dope.
we actually have
That's
original
cool.
songs and stuff like that. My goal is to take it around and tour like Evil Dead the musical. I want to tour with it.
See,
and
that's
have,
an awesome idea.
have
Yeah,
special
that's
effects.
a dope
Like
idea.
if we get to Vegas, I want blood effects. I want spurting. I want the first 3 rows to be like Gallagher, you know, and just like, you know, just have them with like, you know, plastic underneath, you know. So I just want to go full on and just have a good time with it because there it is. You're showing. So
I have to. I just
yeah.
realized you're wearing your whole thing, and I'm like, tonight I'm actually wearing.
There you go, baby.
all good
I
suits
got
out.
I got owls on because I'm still in my scrubs.
I was trying to find a shirt that said 37 on it somewhere because on the 37th episode. So
You are.
You know, that's
Yes.
awesome. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. It's an honor.
37th episode
Yeah,
of The Good Soup Live.
Cool.
In a row.
In a row.
I
Yeah,
have to.
actually,
every
we
time.
just came up on the 1 year mark the other day of
Do you know it's actually
the
been almost
actual
1 year?
podcast.
It's-
Not The Good Soup Live. The original was done in 21, but
Yeah, no. So this actual weekly version of the show, not that 3-hour long thing I did here at SMOD Castle Cinemas. I don't know, man. What else am I gonna point at? Like, there's.
I need to get you something to point at.
I know.
Like
I need.
How about Petey the?
Pete the Polyp.
Pete the
We gotta
Polyp.
Pete the Polyp.
Can we just have him every so I'm just like,
I'm gonna have to bring him on the next episode.
have him like run like
And
we'll
not
have
be
him
like-
like sail past the
just for
screen. and be like,
absolutely no reason during the show, like,
Yeah.
hey, look at me, hey, just go away.
Yeah, that's exactly what it should be.
I would want to be
don't
his
forget
voice.
your monthly checkup.
That's right.
Monthly. I don't know.
It's supposed to be like every 3 years, right?
It depends.
It depends on how bad it is.
It depends.
How bad the road is bumpy.
Well, the best, dude, Steve. This is the best. So I actually have to go to Angie's doctor. Like that's my GI doctor, the one that she works with.
Right.
So like when it gets to that time, because I have to go to get that all done and everything.
I
'cause
get him
have
every
stomach
2
issues.
years.
Like
All of a sudden,
50.
I wake up the next day and she's sitting by the side of the bed like this. She's like,
Please, 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 please. You can't see him, but he's
that
actually,
girl.
he's
That
praying
girl's.
right now.
Oh, you can't see past Angie's side.
No.
No.
That girl is
You're praying that you can see up his ass? What's going on there?
No, she's
No.
all about sticking me with needles.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
She loves to cause pain. You know, like this girl, I've watched her. She's never missed a
You
needle.
two are
stick.
so in love. Stop
know.
it.
We are.
A friend of mine said they love the banter that you two have. The banter that you two have is awesome. Okay, that's what makes
try.
That's
We
what
try.
makes that's what makes the show. The dynamic of you being really, really hyper and her being your your parachute.
Yeah, that's
You
how
know,
it
in
works
sense.
in real life too. It's
Exactly.
crazy.
So you've translated that.
But every
you've
now
turned
and
the
then-
show into something that people would want to like keep watching.
Every now and then, Angie's got to get her because she's an evil ginger. So every now and then, she's got to get her her
Evil
pain,
ginger.
her need for pain and blood out.
Gotcha.
So like, dude, in 20 years, and figure what I've known you for 10 now. So about 10 years that I've known you, I've never seen you miss a stick ever. Yet when she goes to poke me, she's like, "Oh, look at that, I missed."
Oops, gotta try it again.
Oh, look at that, it didn't work. Hey, remember when you said my lasagna sucked, you prick?
Well, you are Italian.
And then the best one was when he had his colonoscopy. Bill has a tramp stamp. I'm gonna throw that out there. So I went into
This is
the
the part
room.
where- this is the part where I shut up.
go into the room, and at the end, I said, "But let's get on the big screen." So the doc pulls the scope out, and there's Bill's tramp stamp in like 50-inch TV.
And I'm not fucking showing it to you people unless if we start getting some real likes and stuff, I will do a 6-minute uncut shot of just my tramp
Make it your
stamp.
screensaver.
I'll make it the back. It'll be this. It'll just be.
Put it up here.
It'll just be like 17 of my tramp stamp fucking down the fucking step and repeat.
Just have a green screen and there's nothing but his tramp stamp.
Little tiny bit of the crack of my ass right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
that's how that went.
All right. Okay.
We have to mess with each other, man. We're together all the time. Like so,
That's your love language. That's how you
it
talk
is.
to each other.
We bust each other's balls nonstop. So please, we do not abuse each other. Well, all right. Let me rephrase that. I don't abuse Angie. She abuses me a little
I
bit.
do not.
Listen,
That's
psycho,
how it works.
calm down.
That's how it works. Listen, that's what I'm looking for too. I'm looking for a partner right now. And part of my once I'm past the hoe phase, I'm looking for a partner to be with for the rest
I
of
met
my
mine
life.
in rehab. You can try that if you want.
I don't know.
It's a good place to meet people.
Hi, you want to go out? I'm glad there's drool coming down.
Well,
Well, that's how it went.
That was
how
your-
it was. Basically, it was like this. Like,
What was
I was
your-
like 151 strung out mess
Yeah,
and
yeah.
getting my life together.
Yeah.
And she used to hand out the nicotine patches
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she was the nurse.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just like,
And you thought, hello, sailor.
hey,
Is that
Yeah.
how that works?
I was
looked
like,
at
I
me,
like
she's
the
like,
junkie
God, I'm gonna
type. No.
fuck it.
Damn.
No.
Do you remember your opening line?
My opening line to her, yeah, it was this. Ready?
I haven't slept in 5 days.
I haven't slept in like fucking a week, and she was like, "All right, here's a pass to get off the floor. Come see me at 1 o'clock." And
And that worked, huh?
that's it. Yeah,
There you go.
and the rest is history. We were eating lasagna later that. No, I'm kidding. Actually, let's rat Angie out completely. Angie used to bring me cups of coffee,
Yeah, I
even
did.
though we weren't allowed to have it, and
I used to
Because
smuggle
of the
them
caffeine.
in.
'Cause of the
breakfast
caffeine.
sandwiches and coffee.
Breakfast sandwiches from Wawa, coffee, and 5-hour energy drink.
Oh, my God.
And then I would. The 90% of rehab is sitting in a room listening to other people tell you how to not be a fucking piece of shit. And I listen. I'm all for it. I agree with the way it was handled there.
Okay.
But I'm on 4 billion milligrams of caffeine after I haven't had it in 3 months.
And you're twitching.
So I'm like, and they're like, Bill, you all right? I'm like, I'm good, man. I'm good. When are we gonna? Let's get the fucking drug lecture. Let's go, man.
Oh, my God.
I felt bad. So
Maybe that was on
like
purpose.
the food they would feed these guys was absolute trash. Some
I
of it
made
was
that
good.
fucking food.
Some of it was good. But so I used to bring them like breakfast sandwiches. I would bring candy.
From Wawa, of course.
I got in so much trouble for bringing just regular Luden's cough drops because they called it candy. And I'm like, so wait, let me get this straight. They're not allowed to have bottles of water, but you guys want them to drink water, more water because everybody's dehydrated. But
they
yet you
can't have
won't let
bottles
them
of
have
water.
bottles of water. I said, and yeah, just shoot it up.
Fuck it.
And I'm like, and these guys are all complaining about how hungry they are. I said, so, and we got diabetics. So when their sugar goes low,
Yeah.
what do you do? And they're like, well, we give them orange juice. I said, and if you can't get to the orange juice because the refrigerator's locked, what do you do?
Everything in that fucking place was locked.
And they're
That
like,
shit was funny.
oh. I'm like, exactly. Give them a fucking cough drop. Give them a Luden's. It's going to raise it right up. And they're like, oh.
So-
They're your new sponsors.
I'm like, where did you get your medical degree? Oh, that's right. You don't have
Damon House, reach out, guys.
I mean, I have, you know, I have a cousin who's a doctor. His wife is a nurse. I live with them for a few months, so I understand. You in that world, it's full contact. You got to be, because people's lives are on the line, and you got to step up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it's good to have somebody
and
like
then-
you stepping
you're
up.
also working with state funding, so there's not a lot of money to work with. So
Yeah.
you literally have to like improvise on what you're doing. So the amount of
Improvise.
improvisation.
Give me a location
that I
where two
use?
polyps might meet.
If you answered Kensington, you were correct.
And scene.
All right.
Freeze the polyp off. Go. So it's like 7:45. Should we do?
Yes,
the,
we're going to
Yes.
we're going to bail on the Good Soup Live, and we're going to bring back SMODS Got Trivia's attitude for
and
the night.
I'm going to stand up. Should I
And the
stand
last
up?
15 minutes belong to Super Mega Trivia Slam.
Fall over. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from Smod Castle Cinemas. My name is Steve Strangio. Welcome to Super Mega Trivia Slam on the Good Soup Live. Give it up, both of you. Come on, you're the people who are there. Person in the audience, she's clapping too. There it is, right there. So the name of the game is really fun, folks. We have 5. We're gonna do a quick version. We have 5 versions, 5 rounds of trivia, all multiple choice. Okay, all different rounds. And at the end, we do a rapid fire round. The way it works, if you're playing at home, and you can actually leave some, comments and messages on there if you like to. I'm gonna ask the question, all right, and then I will give you the actual theme of it, and then I'll give you some answers, and then I'll give you a fun fact. And that's how the game is played 5 times. Then we do a rapid fire round, more about that. Here we go, round number 1. Round number 1 is called Get Scrooged. Get Scrooge. It's all about the movie Scrooged. If you have seen it, the movie Scrooged. Here we go. Here is your question. What was the name of the Christmas movie that Frank Cross, played by Bill Murray, wanted to air? The name of the Christmas movie. Here are your choices. Coming up right now. Is it Santa Ninja, The Night the Reindeer Died, or Violent Night? Shout out your answers now. Go.
Violent Night.
We have Violent Night. Yeah, beat. Give me the actual name of it. Night the Reindeer Died would be
Night
B.
the Reindeer
So
Died.
Night the Reindeer Died, and you're saying Violent Night.
Yeah.
All right. Photographer lady, what do you think? Violent Night. Violent Night. Okay, here we go. Here comes your answer. It is coming up in just a second. The Night the Reindeer Died.
Fuck!
The night
love that fucking
the
movie.
reindeer died. How about a fun fact? Let's hit you with a fun fact. A damn bloody Christmas. All right. There actually is a trailer for this playing on the web right now. If you want to, you actually see the trailer. I think the one they actually showed in the movie, starring Lee Majors, $6 Million Man, and the Fall Guy. I really want them to make this film. So please, it's basically Lee Majors saving Santa against ninjas. It's so much damn fun.
I think it needs to happen. I agree.
Damn fun. Moving on to round number 2. Round number 2 is called YouTubed. Round number 2 is called YouTubed. It's all about very popular videos on YouTube. Very popular videos on YouTube. Here is your question. What is the most watched YouTube video of all time? Here come your choices. Is it Baby Shark Dance? Is it Gangnam Style? Or is it Uptown Funk? Go.
Baby Shark Dance.
Baby Shark Dance.
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style? Gangnam Style? Gangnam Style? Voice of God? What do you think? You probably already know the answer because you see all the answers.
No, I actually
Oh, you haven't
I
seen
know
the
the
answer?
answer.
Okay, what do you think?
Oh, it's Baby Shark.
Baby Shark? Baby Shark? Oh, let's find out.
Kelly,
What's
you
the
think
answer?
Baby Shark?
It's Baby Shark Dance.
God damn it.
Baby Shark Dance is the answer. What do you say we go to our fact? It's a facty fact. It's in
Damn you,
your
Steve.
mind now.
Damn you, Steve.
I put it in your mind.
Damn
Do you see the power of Super Mega Trivia
I'm
Slam?
so going to be saying that at work tomorrow. Oh, my
Oh, yeah?
God.
You got a facty fact.
The whole front end office is going to be like, shut the fuck up.
The reason this is so popular is because parents would put it on to keep their kids quiet.
Yeah, we did that with our daughter.
Yeah.
You have no idea how bad we fucked up doing that, man. It
Yeah.
was every day.
Well,
But
you're
we
the
had,
reason
like,
why it's the most
club
watched
music
ever.
version,
I
too.
think so. I think so.
Moving on to round number 3, you're watching Super Mega Trivia. That's me as a bottle cap. How about a serving of tossed salad and scrambled eggs? No, it's not what you think. It's about Frasier. It's about Frasier.
This close.
I was like, we're really in our hoe phase, aren't we?
Here comes your question. Which Frasier cast member is not coming back for the reboot? Which Frasier cast member is not coming back for the reboot? Let's find out. Here are your choices. David Hyde Pierce, Jane Leeves, I said Jane's Leeves, or Perry Gilpin. Go.
Perry Gilpin.
Perry
David Hyde
Gilpin.
Pierce.
David Hyde Pierce. Now, why are you saying Perry Gilpin?
I've never
No
even
idea
seen the show,
whatsoever.
so
You
I
haven't
just
seen the show,
guessed.
so you know. And why do you say David Hyde Pierce?
I don't know. Maybe because he was Frasier's brother, so
He doesn't want to come back. You're saying he doesn't want to come back?
He doesn't want to come back.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's find out. What is the answer? Yes, David Hyde Pierce.
I love
David
Frasier,
Hyde
so
Pierce.
I
Here is your
still watch
fact, and it's
Frasier all
called
the time.
Honestly Niles. So if you've seen the show, for some reason he plays Niles. He doesn't want to come back for the show. Now the show is going to be set in Boston. Believe it or not, they're bringing it back to Boston. So he can. If you watch the show, it's one of the most intelligent shows
I liked Frasier.
ever. It's a very witty, very charming show. So,
So
check it
it's
out.
not really my style.
No,
right?
you're an intelligent man. You would like
you
this. I think
probably-
you would
I
like
don't
this.
know. I
No,
used to
you know
watch
what?
all
In all
those
fairness, though,
sitcoms.
and I know
That,
this is
Talk
embarrassing.
Radio.
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met him a few times, and I've seen a bunch of stuff he's done, and I loved it all. It's just that show was on.
It was on for so. He was on
it
Cheers
was also
before
when
that.
I was young,
Yeah, he was on Cheers.
so I didn't
It,
really
I
watch
was
TV
into
back
all
then.
those-
You know what I mean?
Well, they have. I mean, you can find it anywhere. It's a really amazing Cheers, and then when they took Frasier, it's very witty, very charming, very
Yeah.
real. You know,
I have to check it out.
You
Check
had
it
like Kelsey Grammer, you had Ted Danson, you had all
we
those
went on
guys
like
at the
we
time
went on like
that
a
were in the same type of
sitcom
comedy.
rant for a while. It just wasn't one of them, but I'm gonna have to start.
John
You'll be hooked.
Larroquette.
You'll be
I mean,
hooked.
they were all good.
Just like
I'll check it out.
Just like Letterkenny, like I mentioned before. All right, pitter patter. Let's get at it. Moving on to round number 4. Round number 4. Here it comes. Don't jam this in your ear, and that's ear.
Unless it has a flared
Ear.
bass.
All right. That's all about Q-tips. It's all about Q-tips. Here comes your question. What does the Q in Q-tip stand for? What does the Q in Q-tip stand for? Here are your choices. Quick, quality, or quill. Go.
Quill.
Quill. We have a quill.
Quality?
Quality? Okay, why are you saying quill?
Because it's an old word, and Q-tips have been around since fucking forever.
That's
So
very
I figure
smart.
It makes
That's
sense.
very smart. What about you?
Quality, because it's a quality eargasm.
Quality orgasm. It is. And somebody said a penis. Someone has guessed a penis.
I'm not putting a penis tip in my fucking ear, right, Danielle?
I mean, it's not actually one of the choices.
$50.
And this is why I love Danielle.
That's a whole different show.
So what she's saying is Q stands for penis. Okay, good for you. What does the Q stand for, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. It's quality.
Yay!
A quality penis. All right.
Stick a quality penis in your tip this. Exactly.
Tip this is why. You
Just
see,
a
it all
tip, just
it all
for a
comes
minute,
together.
just to
Just
see
a tip.
how people-
So the main thing I want to tell you folks with the Q-tips and also with a penis, to never put it all the way in your ear. That's what I'm saying. Unless you're into that kind of stuff. If you like ear sex, I mean, that's totally up to you.
It's an eargasm.
It's an eargasm.
Eargasm.
Just
Exactly.
because if you do it, you
Quality
actually need
eargasm.
the wax in your ear. So don't take it out. Am I
What
right?
do they call it? Wax in your ear? Is it
Wax in your ear is called penis juice. Moving on to round number 5.
What do they call it?
This is my favorite one. It's called Them Foreign Movie Titles is Crazy. Now, the foreign translations of American movie titles, damn it, they don't make any damn sense. They never do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an actual movie title, and then I'm going to give you options of the foreign translation. And since we're here comes your question. Name a foreign translation of Chasing Amy. A foreign translation of the film Chasing Amy. Here are your choices. The Other Face of Love. Multiple Misunderstanding, My Wrong Partner, or Tangled Love. What do you think it is? Go.
My Wrong Partner.
My Wrong Partner.
multiple misunderstandings?
Multiple misunderstandings. Okay, why My
Yeah.
Wrong Partner?
I'm going with multiple misunderstandings.
Multiple misunderstandings.
I'm just hoping that it's My Wrong Partner because it would be, an amazing a title for the same movie.
Okay, there you go. What about you?
I don't really have a justification.
Just it sounds
That
good.
Take it a guess.
sounds good.
Here comes your answer. It's all of them. All of them are
Nice!
actually here. All of them are it. Okay.
Multiple misunderstandings.
Yeah.
is
It's too bad Cohee's not here tonight. He would have loved that.
The Other Face of Love is Argentina. Multiple Misunderstanding is France because, of course, it is. My Wrong Partner is Mexico. And Tangled Love is Romania. So there you
That
go.
just sounds very nice.
Tangled Love, also another
Not
Scotland.
multiple
That is another good
I
Scottish
would
We're
have
just-
loved
we're
to
just
have
like pounding out the
seen
Scottish
My
song.
Wrong Partner in Mexico.
Wrong partner.
Mexico, what up? Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, so here's your fact. It's called Chasing Titles. Mallrats, this is some other translations. Mallrats is called Party People from the Supermarket in Russia.
Nice.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is called Raid in Hollywood in Greece. And my favorite, Jersey Girl, Once Upon a Time, A Father. That's in Portugal. Portugal's like
Mallrats.
Portugal. They don't know the word spoiler apparently. So once upon a time,
Party people from the supermarket.
Party People from the Supermarket. Yet another ska song. All right, we're moving on to our rap. This is like Super Mega Trivia Slam. That's me as a cartoon. I'm a cartoon. Damn it! What do you say we go to our rapid fire round? I hear the rapid fire round.
Yes.
The rapid fire round is this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say 5 statements, not all at the same time, because otherwise I would, my mouth would fall off. One at a time. Okay, I'm going to say a statement. Okay, and you have to guess if it's false or true. All right, false or true, and it's called Snooch or Nooch.
See, this is the last time. You got me with this last
Yes,
time.
I did.
Lost horribly.
Let's go to the next slide.
I'm not feeling as
True
good about
equals snooch. False equals nooch. You get it? If you think it's true, what are you saying?
Snooch.
If you think it's false, what are you saying?
Nooch.
There we go. Round number 1. Here is a statement. Snooch or nooch. The term freelancer originated from self-employed sword-wielding mercenaries. Go.
Snooch.
We have a
Snooch.
snooch. We have a snooch. We have 2 snooches. All right. VOJ, what do you think?
I'm going Snooch.
He's going with snooch. Let's find out. Yeah, it's
Hey!
snooch. They were non-affiliated mercenaries, a freelance. That's where the word comes from. Ready to fight and get paid. How awesome is that? So if you're a freelancer, feel good about yourself, damn it.
That's like in that movie A Knight's Tale.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. It's like
Except
exactly.
Heath Ledger's not involved with this right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Wow.
exactly. Well, he's a little busy
mean.
right now. Round number 2, snooch or nooch. Swallowed gum stays in your stomach for 7 years. Go.
Nooch.
We have a
Nooch.
We have a nooch. We have a nooch. We have people in the medical profession here, so they know exactly.
You know what?
So let's just
Fuck
go.
it. I'm going Snooch.
You're going with snooch. All right,
Yeah,
let's go.
fuck it. Fuck the medical
Let's find out.
professionals.
It's
Oh,
nooch.
never mind.
Yeah, it just passes
You
through.
just shit it out with Pete the
You
Polyp.
shoot it out, and also it makes blowing bubbles so much more fun.
Yeah.
They
Shit
come
it
out the other
bubbles.
end. It's fucking crazy.
Round number 3, snooch or nooch. Mr. Potato Head was the first toy to have a commercial. Go.
Snooch.
We have a snooch. We have a snooch.
Snooch.
You're
I'm
saying
gonna go
snooch?
with the group.
Everybody's thinking snooch. Peer
Snooch.
pressure. Peer pressure. What do you think? She's saying a nooch. Everybody's saying snooch. She's saying nooch. Let's find out. Yeah, it's Snooch. Yeah, it debuted on TV in 1952. How would you have known that? So don't worry about that.
So
We got 2 more. What's that? Go ahead.
busted ass Mr. Potato Head's been around since 1952.
1952.
And
Yeah.
we're still
Before
finding legs and arms from Kate's 5 years ago running around the fucking apartment. It's brutal.
That's awesome. You might want to check him for polyps. We're on round number 4. Snooch or nooch. In the movie Pulp Fiction, all of the clocks are set for 4:20. Snooch or nooch.
Whoa.
Snooch.
Snooch.
And to be fair, though, all right, go ahead. I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
Snooch.
Snooch. You got?
Nooch.
All right, let's find out. It's nooch.
Nooch.
Yes, some of them are. Not all of them are.
But do you know why?
Why? Well, 420 is because of the weed connection. But
Right.
Yeah.
But so, believe it or not, it's actually the same thing in the video that me and Christian were a part of that Logic did. He had a bag with the light, and you never see what the light really is.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be whatever you desire. But both Quentin Tarantino and Bobby Tarantino,
That was in Pulp Fiction.
they're both hardcore stoners, so it was insinuated that it was weed.
Okay.
That's why you see 420 popping up everywhere.
That's awesome. That's a nice little tidbit. Thank you very much. All right. Here is your final question, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 5. Snooch or nooch. Dan Castellaneta is the voice of Bob in Bob's Burgers. Go.
Nooch.
Nooch. We have a nooch.
Nooch.
We have a nooch. We have a nooch. We have a nooch. Everybody's saying nooch. Let's find out. Yeah, it's nooch. He's the voice of Homer Simpson and a few other people as well. H. John Benjamin plays Bob. He's also the voice of Archer, as well as the voice of the clerk.
He is Carl the Clerk?
He's Carl the Clerk in
That's
Family
crazy.
Guy.
Like, I'm a big Family Guy guy, and I didn't know. And I've watched Bob's Burgers, and I never put it together.
Oh, there it is.
That's
right there.
fucking crazy.
He has an awesome
He's
voice.
seen every movie in the world.
There you go. All right, I have, basically have. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Super Mega Trivia Slam. My name is Steve Strangio, coming to you live from Smod Castle Cinemas. Hey!
There we go.
I'm sitting down now.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
go
can sit
for
down
it.
now.
Sit down now.
Guys, do me a favor. Go check out Super Mega Trivia Slam. Go check out Steve Strangio's YouTube. We're going to link everything in the stream.
Cool.
But the shows are super fun. They
Thanks,
really
man.
are. And they make for
Engagement.
excellent drinking games at home.
Oh, yeah.
You put this up on your 55-inch flat screen, and I don't know if you drink or we. So,
I drink. I have occasional beer or 2 or 12.
see, I'm not a big drinker, but I play with bong rips.
Okay.
And that's how it is. Win or lose, either she'll have to clean, I guess. I don't know what your fucking thing is anymore because she
Cleaning.
doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke, she doesn't do anything.
I
so.
drink a lot of coffee and caffeine and stress.
But yeah, no, but we've actually we've played.
You
your
played the game, actually? That's fantastic. I love that. That's what I want to create because, I
it's
want people
awesome.
to just have a game show in their home, but at the same time, I want to pack this place with people shouting crazy times, having a good time. That's what I want.
So that's what we actually might do. And man, if you're cool with this,
Yeah.
for when so when we do the big live show for SMODS Got Talent, and we're bringing all the acts back, I want Steve here.
You want me here?
Of course I want.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I want to do a live Super Mega Trivia Slam with this
Cool.
place sold out.
That's amazing. I would definitely do that.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we start doing it now? We'll start letting our fans jump on, send us ideas for the topics you want to see in that version, the live version of Super
It'll
Mega.
get the crowd all riled
I'll,
up.
That's
I'll
what I'm
write,
saying.
I'll write that. I'll write it up. Yeah, I'll definitely write it up. And you can watch it on YouTube. Search Super Mega Trivia Slam. You can watch it on Tubi. You can actually the version that we shot at the other Smod Castle. Go to Tubi and then search Super Mega Trivia Slam, and you'll see me. The first show we did right there.
so awesome.
And I'm gonna do more here, so it'll be fun.
So much
Yes,
fun.
yes. Smod Castle Cinemas has been great. It really has. It's been a great home to us. That's why we're doing this whole SMODS Got Talent thing, is because we feel like we owe them a little bit, and we want it unified. Like, you ever notice you don't see the punk shows and ska shows,
Yeah,
the
man.
local ones anymore? They're gone.
Yeah, man.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring that feel, that community back.
Even
to
the
this.
midnight movies or the Rocky Horror Picture Shows, all the other stuff. The midnight movies. It wasn't just
Aberdeen.
a movie.
Oh my God, it was
an
crazy.
event. It was people shouting and having a good time and jumping around and having a good time. We need more of that
We
now.
did that with the Marvel Merrymaker Society here with Iron Man.
Yeah, they do
oh
it here, yeah.
my God, our kid was here with us.
She was doing
and-
backflips the entire
yeah.
time. It was crazy.
So Kevin's like, he's like, bad guys, boo, good things, new scene,
And Castle Clipper Ernie, creates the environment for us. We appreciate you, Ernie. So thank
and
you
it's
so
going to
much.
be amazing.
That man up there, that guy. I can't say your name, but I want to say your name.
Vogue.
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 Voice of
That's
God.
That's a new name, Vogue.
All right, guys, and So yeah, we're just about out of time. Check out Super Mega Trivia Slam.
Thank you, guys.
and
I
Steve.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Check out the Good Soup Live. Check out last week's episode, this week's episode, and next week's episode as we continue SMODS Got Talent, bringing on local celebrities, up-and-coming talent, and just pure awesomeness.
37.
37. 37.
In a row.
Seventh episode.
Thank you and good night.
I come for some good soup.
Welcome to the Good Soup Live.
Good Soup Live. All I ever think about is Good Soup Live. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The Good Soup Live. All I ever think about is Good Soup Live. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The Good Soup Live.
The Good Soup is live at the one and only Spot Castle in Leonardo, New Jersey.